Alright, I think I might be live now. My camera's a little blurry because it's a little bit dark in here, so my apologies for that. I'm just gonna get the stream all set up so I can watch it, and the live chat. Let's see if the volumes all sound good. I might be live now. Alright, I think everything works well. You must have heard me again there just for a second, but I'm gonna prop this up. And today, I am going to be live streaming, sharing nice affirmations, and a little meditation, positive self-talk. Today, for anybody who wants to sit here and watch with me, feel absolutely welcome to speak these positive affirmations to yourself. I will be saying them to myself in hopes that we can all do this, but as long as you're comfortable, this is a positive space of happiness and joy and positivity, and a channel to encourage the inner self-love and being able to expand loving yourself and put positive thoughts out into the world. Here on this channel, it doesn't really matter if you believe this or not, because I think positivity is awesome regardless, but on this channel I am following a belief that your thoughts, intentions, actions, self-thoughts, thoughts aimed at yourself and towards others affect the world through an energetic standpoint, as kind of a collective energy, and that harnessing positivity over negativity is very, very valuable. So I'm gonna start out by just taking a couple moments to breathe, grounding yourself, and thinking about something happy, a positive, comforting memory that you may have, that you may hold, and holding it right here, having this positive memory, any positive memory that is good or comforting. Do you have that memory? I don't need to know what it is unless you want to share. But if you sit with this memory that's very happy for you, and breathe with it, and feel it, have it in your mind, notice how you feel. Do you feel happier? Hopeful? It can be many memories. I know I've got a racing mind, so it's hard for me to hold one thought at a time. So I'm just allowing myself to cycle through positive memories, making sure they are positive ones. Do you feel like everything's going to be okay? Because it is. Everything is going to be okay. Everything has always been okay, and it's always brought you to now, and now we are sitting together, able to sit in a positive memory, positive thought. Everything's worked out. Everything's been the way it's meant to, and brought us here to sit with these positive thoughts. I think that should mean something. Recognize that everything has worked out. The world has not ended. Everything's worked out. Everything is great if you want it to be great. Everything's wonderful if you want it to be wonderful. It's inside of you, in your mind. You make things right and good and happy for yourself. And you can have all of these incredible happy memories and comforting, exciting, fun, joyful memories that you can hold on to and think about and help you in the future when you're having a sad moment, and you can bring those back and know that it's the proof right there that you can be happy and you can trust that everything's going to be okay. So much good, so much greatness, so much love, so much joy is inside of your architect right now, and you can bring that forth and use the architect in you, which is you, a version of you that builds the world you want, to build the world that you're wanting, the happy, positive, joyful, hopeful world where things happen the way you want and the opportunities that arise you chase after, and the love you feel and the love you share and the way you look at the world. Your architect is ready and waiting to build that positive structure for you. Jump into that architect and think happy. I know it's easier said than done, but there's a certain mindset to tap into, I find, at least for me, where the more I choose happiness over negativity or judgment or stressful thoughts, and I feel like it's easier and easier to recognize, oh, that is the feeling that I can tap into, and now it's a choice, not just a fleeting memory, but these same happy thoughts can come from memories. And I know it's not great to dwell on the past, but dwelling on the past, I think, is different than recognizing a happy feeling from the past and learning how to incorporate that into the now, and recognizing a happy feeling that you can think positively because it's all in here, it's all in your mind, and it's up to you to pull out the pieces and sit with them, the happy ones, the good ones. It's such a powerful ability, and I think a lot of people forget. It's easy, it's simple, it's easy and mundane to walk through every day complaining and, oh, the weather is rainy, misty, it's rainy outside for me, but what happy rain memory do I have? What can I look at the rain like and say, that's actually so beautiful? Wow, the plants and trees are loving this right now. The gardens are growing. The rain is helping plants grow, which is gonna feed the community, and all these wonderful colors and flowers are gonna come from it, right? And it's fun to go splash in puddles and have fun. It's, Sometimes I pretend I don't need to think like an adult at times and just have fun and go out and get muddy and splash around in boots and enjoy the fun weather, you know. It's kind of fun if you think about it. It's nice, it's different. It's nice if every day was sunny and perfect. We wouldn't have anything to compare it to. I know it's different for me to say because I actually prefer rainy days. Nobody seems to understand why or how, but I just have comfy memories with it. When I had you think about that comforting memory. One of mine was when I was experiencing one of my first big thunderstorms when I was really, really young, and my sister sat with me in a blanket and pillow fort that she made, and we had a fun time, and she comforted me, and it wasn't as scary. And I can hold on to that memory because that's my memory now, and I have that forever, and that can be mine. And I can think of it anytime I want and smile about it. What can you think of that can make you smile at any time? Because they are your memories. Everything in here is beautiful and can be pulled back, and maybe not all of it's beautiful, but there's definitely beautiful things in there that you've thought of or experienced or had joy and love and compassion, and you can think of those things and remember those things as wonderful, wonderful times. Right now, my channel here is not very spiritual based, just more of positivity. Eventually it might become some videos are spiritual based, but if you aren't into that, that's totally fine, and I still hope to plan to make videos that are like this, that are just feeding a positive encouragement of happy thoughts, because that does fit in a lot with what I believe. I believe that that is an extraordinary power that we have as the architect. We build, we're able to pick up a piece of paper and create art. We're able to pick up a pen and write down stories and poetry and happy and whatever we want, and in light of positivity and joy, we have the artistic abilities within us for us in our vessel and how we see ourselves and how lovingly we talk to ourselves, because we are deserving of love. And so many of us forget to say I love you to ourselves. And you're doing a great job to yourself. And be patient and joyful within yourself. Because every day, every second, every month, every year, every moment is an extraordinary gift, because the time doesn't have us. We're not stuck in time. We're not moving through the motions because time is forcing us to have a routine. We have time. We made time. And it's a concept that can definitely be poisoning. But depending on how you look at it, right? I am practicing, and I am feeling a lot better practicing when I don't have to worry about the time and there's nothing planned and I'm just experiencing the day and have fun things I want to do that are creative or productive or happy or self-caring. I'm trying not to look at the time when I don't need to be, and I'm feeling like even the days that I do work, I usually work in the morning, I used to feel like, oh, if I work today, then I'll be exhausted later, and there's little point in getting into projects that I'm excited about, or vice versa if I work later in the day. And I'm going to work now, and I'm trying to be present with every moment there, and doing my best, feeling good, happy, helping the community, doing my job in the most positive, happy way I can. And I'm enjoying it a lot more. And when I come home, sometimes I have not worried too much that later that day, I forget that I even went to work that morning, and I'm like, oh wait, did I work today? Could I have, really? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I really did. And the time didn't hold me like it used to. And that's a self-practice of me, and I can't really explain all the reasons all the ways that how I've started trying to look at it differently when applicable, but like, the way I'm practicing has helped me balance the timing and the things that need to get done, and also not worrying about it so much and not thinking of it as a burden in a way where then later in the day it doesn't even really matter to me that I did go to work. I didn't bring it home with me. I didn't bring home those experiences with me. I am happy in the now, and I'm not like that all the time, but I'm definitely striving to do that more. And you can also think about how can you look at time differently as it's serving you rather than it taking away from you, because time isn't taking anything away from you. You are structuring a routine around time, and you are doing things inside time. And sometimes time can be set aside out of the equation, and things can be about you learning to grow and learning to be happy in the now. I know very, 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 very clearly there are things that need attention time-wise, but sometimes there is the time to forget about time, and I'm finding when I can forget about time and not worry about it, and the day feels longer. I know a lot of what I've been told throughout life, and there's some truth in it. I find, like, scientifically, about, like, the older you get, time feels shorter, and to some extent I can agree with that, but I also definitely feel like there is a mindset along with that distorts it. Accepting a fast-paced, rushing when you don't need to rush, worrying when you don't need to worry, that there's a control taken away because of a mindset. And some mindsets need to be followed, and some mindsets are self-created, I think, that really harbor just a sense of everything is moving faster and faster and so out of our control, and then whoa. It's all in your mind. It's in the mind. And there's certain times that I'm finding that are okay to allow right now. Just all that's happening right now, and I focus my eyes a little bit different, and I can look at whatever object is in front of me, and then I can experience it like I was younger again, and be curious again, and I don't know. Do you feel similarly? Is there time that you could be being more mindful? What would that feel like to you if you strive to find some time in the day to relax? Like, what is in your control of, based on the stress and rushing? What does need to happen, or what is self-produced in that manner? And what is important for yourself to feel happy and in the moment? It doesn't always have to be something cliche, like I know sometimes I've been told my entire life to journal, and sometimes I feel compelled to, and that's the time I like to do it, is when I feel like something should be recorded or a day should be remembered from that perspective that I was experiencing. But a lot of the time I don't feel compelled to journal and it seems like a chore. For me personally, if a mindful activity feels like a chore that I'm forcing, I like to look into it like at a perspective of, am I doing this because someone else says it works, or could this possibly make me feel more mindful at sometimes, and I don't need to do it all the time? That's how journaling and writing is for me. Sometimes it really, really helps, and sometimes I'm like, I'm just doing this so that I can keep a streak going, and then that's not really the right way for me to do it. It's different for everyone. But what's a positive, healthy experience that can work for you to help bring you into the now, the present moment. I felt compelled to make this live stream. YouTube does a thing where a new channel, if you go live, then it's like, oh, you requested to go live, wait another 24 hours to actually go live. And I'm like, oh, because I felt compelled the other day. Like, I want to help, I want to talk, I want to make people feel better and bring some happy memories forward and thoughts. And I couldn't do that the other day, but I waited, and now I'm able to live stream on the channel. And suddenly I'm like, today, what do I want to do? I'm a little bored at the moment, and then suddenly, snap! I want to make that live stream, so I waited no extra time to think about it and just be comfortable and made the live stream, and hopefully it can reach one of you and help you feel happier and lighter and joyful, because it's possible. It is possible, and I know that sometimes it is really hard to believe that it's possible, but it is possible. Gosh, I've been through such hard times. I think so many people have, and it's very easy to forget that things will be okay and can be okay. And I want to promote the idea, the truth, the truth as I see it. Positivity is absolutely a choice, and sometimes it takes a little practice, but I think that it goes such a long way. Saying positive things to yourself, and I wanted affirmations to be said in this video, and if you're following along, you feel free to say them out loud with me. If you're not comfortable, you can say them in your head. You don't have to say them at all, but I really find it helps. And it sounds so silly at first sometimes. I find that's definitely true for a lot of us, that we don't hear it enough. Oh, I love me. I am worthy. I am wonderful. I am capable. It almost embarrasses sometimes. And, you know, I was talking about this with my mother, and I was like, oh, it's so interesting. I think that when it sounds embarrassing, that means you need to say it more. Love yourself more, and be more patient and accepting of yourself more, because you are you. And you are such a gift. And you deserve to hear wonderful things and can keep trying to do wonderful things every day and learn to harness the person you want to be. And like within yourself. And she said, yeah, I think that's because we all are so used to having a shame for that. It's normalized to be shameful of loving yourself and shameful of being prideful of yourself, and I think that definitely gets mixed up with an ego, and it gets mixed up with the idea of conceited or self-centered, and I definitely see there is a line between them. There is a line where self-love and self-appreciation, self-congratulations can go far as to being rude or self-centered, but I definitely do not see that as the same thing as loving yourself and being positive to yourself and saying things that are beautiful to yourself, because that's like saying it to another person. If someone is, you know, like conceited and into themselves, I don't find it to be great to even tell somebody separate than you, oh yeah, no, you're so wonderful, you're the best, blah blah blah. Like if it's gone to a conceited level. But same with yourself. Like there's a way and a time and a mindset that, you know, I think that is wonderful. If it doesn't cross into I am better than everyone else, or, you know, there's definitely, I think, a similarity in those two things, so it doesn't have to just be always a negative thing to say it to you, because it could equally be a negative thing, I think, to say it to somebody else who's thinking and doing like they are better than the rest of the world. So in that sense, it should be equally fine and beautiful to love and care for yourself in these positive thoughts. I think your body definitely hears what you think about it. You know? I think that if one is walking around saying, I'm so ugly all the time, that they're greatly gonna believe that. And that's not fair to yourself. You know? Would you say that to somebody else? You're a person. Why would you say it to yourself? Why would you say it to anybody? You know? And so harnessing positive thoughts and intentions, and hey, if I don't like something about myself right now, I'm trying to be patient and say, okay, is this something that's in my control? Is it something bad that I should change? Or how can I talk more positively to myself and say, okay, well, if I really want to grow, you're doing great progress. I'm gonna work towards a goal that is better and good and positive and happy and see the world differently. And if I notice I'm complaining a lot and getting into gossip or anything and I don't believe in that, then hey, Willow, what are you doing? I'm not gonna say, you're such a horrible person, you can't even do what you believe, you know, like, hey, okay, this isn't right, these aren't nice thoughts, these aren't kind thoughts, this isn't who you are inside. I'm gonna do my best to work towards practicing, alright, I'm gonna move away from those thoughts. Even if someone else, convinces me feel a certain negative way that I don't want to be feeling. Like, someone gossips to me and then I feel like, it would be awkward if I don't gossip back. Then, what if I tell myself, alright, well, I'm not a gossiper. How can I have a boundary with myself and continue to be true to myself and kind to others and, you know, work towards doing what I think is good and right. And I've been practicing learning how I can do that and be true to myself and my kindness, and that I don't gossip naturally. I don't like that. And yeah, I notice when I do imperfect things or unkind things and I say, alright, what can I do next time what can I do to make something right now? If I should make something right, what can I do in the future to avoid going down a rabbit hole that isn't me and isn't good? Then how can I avoid gossip? Or, you know, that's just one of my examples, you know, sometimes that happens. If I find myself in practices that are very good, it's easy for me to see around me, oh, look at how unhealthy that is, look at how mean that is, look at how judgmental that is, and then sometimes I feel very isolated. Do you ever feel that way? That it's like someone who doesn't fit in can still have friends, someone who doesn't fit in to negativity or anything can still be a wonderful example. And personally, I don't want to lose the non-judgmental, loving, compassionate person who's deep inside of me, for the sake of fitting in. It matters more to me to be kind and not judge, not be hateful. That matters more to me than looking agreeable to people. I'm talking about my story in a sense where it may be a different story for you, might be a different subject, but maybe it inspires you to think, who am I? What's a good quality about myself that maybe I'm pushing down to fit in, and that's maybe not what I want to be doing. I know when I was in school, I was a very different girl than a lot of the other girls, and I really liked dragons. I really loved, like, boy things back in my day. I was not popular because of it, and just because I liked dragons and brought in toy dragons to school and stuff, and I would get the looks, you know. I found myself sometimes, even in young grades, thinking, oh, if I want to be liked, then I need to be mean. And when I did try making mean jokes here and there, or being judgmental, this and that, like, it's not true to me, that was not me, or pretending to play games that I had no interest in, to fit in, I didn't necessarily like that. It wasn't true, wasn't me, it wasn't true, and I'm very happy that I did not become a judgmental, person for the sake of fitting in, because that's what I saw, that's what I was given. I was given a lot of judgmental and hateful looks and mean comments, and because that's what I gained from other people, not everyone, but other people, that kind of gave me a small phase of thinking, is that normal? Is that how I need to act to be liked? Do I need to go, at, like, food that's abnormal or anything? Do I need to eat different things because eat what everybody else eats because it's normal and someone will sit with me? Or, like, then I'm not being true to myself, and I'm not being the kindest, happiest, genuine version of myself, and I would have probably gained a lot of fake friends that might have left. I'm going on and on about my story, but, like, what's that thing for you? I don't need to know, you don't need to tell me, but what's the thing for you? It might be very different. It might be similar, it might be the same thing, it might be different, but, I'm learning to harness what I am. As long as that's a positive, good thing. My empathy for even bugs. I was teased constantly in school. I loved bugs. I couldn't kill an ant. Other people would call me over, hey, look, I found a really cool ant, and then step on it, and then I'd cry, and I'm really sensitive, and I would cry. And no one else would understand what I was feeling, and it would be like, oh, come on, just get over it. And then I'd cry, and not even teachers would really, it's just an ant, get over it. And yeah, it was lonely, but that's me. I'm an empathetic, compassionate person, even to ants, and to this day, I could have gone down a rabbit hole of, oh, let me look cool and squish every bug so that I can fit in, and I didn't. I couldn't. It's not in my code. I don't do that. And I have real friends, and I have a happy, loving family and support group, and hey, I'm very glad that I didn't kill ants and didn't squish spiders. Back then it seemed like I should have to fit in, but I didn't. That was something very strongly true to me, and I didn't succumb to ever killing bugs for anybody else's sake. So what? Nobody understood it. Oh well! I'm sure that ant was very happy that I didn't squish it. It gets to live another day. But hey, like, there's things that are good and true about you. And thinking about how true you can be to yourself and loving and patient with yourself. So, stories aside, it's interesting thoughts, you know, to think about the good parts of yourself that even if someone doesn't understand it, you know, if you're doing something good, you know, you don't need to be recognized for it or anything. If you're comfortable, let's say some positive things before I end the live stream. Say some really happy, positive things to ourselves. It may sound really embarrassing at first, but why should it be embarrassing to love yourself? Why should it be embarrassing to say I love you to you? Why? At least to me that doesn't make sense. I think that's definitely... we are not used to it. That is not something that a lot of people do frequently, every day. And it becomes oh, this is an affirmation. It's just, I think it's so necessary. A lot of people think it's so necessary. Like saying I love you to your family. Why don't you say I love you to yourself too? Right? Yeah. You're doing great. Alright. So, if you want to repeat after me, let's try. Spread some positive thoughts. Starting within you. Starting positive thoughts within you. Positive practice. Happy thoughts. Because if it is true that all of you and your cells and everything are listening to you, and why wouldn't you? What harm would it do to say nice things to yourself? If that really does make a difference, if it can, if it would for someone, even if it doesn't make a big difference or anything, I don't think there's a point not saying it. So, alright, let's let's try something. I love myself. Did you say it? Did you? Did it feel embarrassing? Maybe? Possibly? Even a little bit? If it did? If it felt a little embarrassing? Let's try this again. And laugh about it a little, maybe. Chuckle. Like, not at yourself. Not at the thought of saying something nice to yourself. Definitely not. It's not a laughable matter. Just, like, have some joy. I love myself. You've got this. Today will be awesome. Now, I don't care if the day is almost over for you, if you just started the day, it's still a day, it's still a second, it's still a moment, it's still something. Hear me? There's still today, there's still tomorrow, there's still every day, and right now, I don't care if you are just about to go to bed, today is great. Okay, today is going to be amazing. Even if it's the last 10 minutes of it, you know? Today is going to be amazing. I choose happiness. I can make happiness. It's true. Did you not feel comfortable and happy from that happy memory a while ago? If you did, you know, it may not work every time, but, you know, if you did, there's a little ounce of proof, right? Right? You just chose that happiness. Yeah, I inspired you by saying think about some happy, comforting memory. But you can do that anytime. I don't need to say that. You made that happen. And you felt happy because you decided to. You chose to think of a positive, comforting memory, right? And then you felt that, and then you can continue making those positive, happy memories. Every single day, whenever you want, making the best of everything. Time doesn't rule me. Time doesn't rule me. I can be joyful. Right? You can't disagree with that. You're joyful right now. Right? Everything's going to be okay. Do you not believe me? You're sitting here right now and you have all the proof that everything has led up to now, to a happy moment, and it's all worked out. Right? Yes. You've got this. My story is amazing, and it's going to be amazing. Now, do you believe it? Do you? Do you not? No, you can't not believe that. You gotta make it. You've got... Alright, there's many yous in you, but there's one particular you that is the artist, the architect. I like calling it the architect. And what an architect does is they build stuff. They create. You could call it a painter, an artist, I don't know, you like crochet, the crocheter. I don't know, someone that makes something from what's in front of them, right? And if you can make what you want from in front of you that's happy and built upon light and joy and enjoying the now, and you can step into that architect point of view, oh gosh, what amazing things you can do with today, or any moment really, you know? How can you look at something? Even the architect doesn't have to really build something, but the architect can construct the way of thinking. You know, I heard something once before that stuck with me, that we were meant to be able to rewrite how we think and view things, and we're meant to edit our viewpoints, our beliefs, our structures of thinking. And if that can happen with practice and skill and choice, then why not construct a positive view when able, and think more positively about the other people and the weather and doing good things for yourself and others, and really adding to that collective love. There's so many good things that that you can do right this second. And right now, I'm here trying to inspire that, trying to wake this positivity up, because it is in there, and it is possible, and you have so much control over it. Oh my gosh. It's insanely exciting to realize that control of changing not only your world, but the world with positive thoughts. And it's so cliche of a thought, right? It's so silly to hear, right? But yeah, I thought that too. And then eventually I got real tired of negative thoughts. I just, maybe with my own spiritual journey, I had my push towards, well, I'm just gonna make it good. And then suddenly, there's good in this, there's good in this, there's good in this, there's good in this, and it can keep growing. And when you sink a little, it's not the end of the world. Everything's okay. There's ups and downs to everything, right? But we can pick ourselves up from those and keep getting stronger and keep being more positive and loving and caring, and it starts in you. Because how can you be caring and loving to the world when you can't be caring and loving to yourself first, right? It's not conceited, it's not egotistical, it's not stupid to love yourself. So remember that. And this channel is here, and I will keep trying to spread this message, and I will keep trying to help. I'm compelled to do so. I've made a contract with myself to do whatever I can to help someone be happy and see things positively. And whatever I can do to put light and joy in a little video or a small act of kindness or a smile. It's not my job to make some huge podcast or anything. Or what I'm asked to do right now is to do something small and caring, because that is so big. What can you do? Even if it's caring and loving for yourself, what can you do right now, right? Gosh, this architect is so powerful and sees the world so incredibly wonderfully without stepping into all the ugly little potholes here and there that just trap your feet, you know? You make such a huge impact on yourself and everyone around you. People can feel when other people walk into a room with negative thoughts, and it hits like a cloud sometimes. That's why people say it's like someone can walk in with a cloud, and, you know, people have told me forever, oh my gosh, we feel your intense cloud wherever you walk. And then when I'm really happy and trying to see things really positively and I walk in the room, whoa, suddenly everybody's bad mood changes and Not saying I'm special or anything, but we're all special and we're all able to put a intense, special energy out there, and why not it be a wonderful one that can help everyone and help ourselves and add to a collective joy. We're all experiencing something extraordinary through a lens of us, and we can't put ourselves fully in another person's exact experience and shoes. But what fascinates me throughout my life is what is, like, does everyone experience this vision, this sight, just the vast expanse of consciousness that is experiencing life and being able to be happy and create and do things, and like, where did that come from? And sometimes that's just called, like, what is the universe? Sometimes it's these thoughts that just, like, oh, it hurts to think about. But then if everybody is experiencing such an intense force of universe within ourselves, every single one of us is such a powerful architect to do such incredible good things, and you cannot let anybody tell you otherwise. You can do incredible things. You're not just a faceless voice out in the void, because there's how many people can listen to you? Even if it's just yourself, even if it's one other person, doesn't really matter. One other person is experiencing the entire world just as their experience, and you've changed the world in a positive way, right? That's how I'm thinking about it. Even if it's changing the world incredibly for some joining more positive, happy thoughts and way of everyday living that can make you happy, you've changed a world. You've got so much power of joy. Maybe start loving yourself. If you already love yourself and you say all these wonderful things to yourself, that makes me really happy to hear. But can you convince yourself even more how important you are and amazing and accomplishing and capable? Because it's so true. You are so capable of wonderful things every single day. Time doesn't stop you from loving the now. Nothing stops you from loving now. Nothing stops you from loving yourself. You're patient and kind. You can be patient and kind. You can do wonderful, happy, compassionate things and feel so loved and happy and grateful. And your architect in there is screaming to put together some amazing blueprints for today. Create a wonderful today. You are the architect. You are the architect. You just don't see it yet. You just don't know. If you do, congrats, fellow architect. And don't feel left out if you're not there yet. Decide to be the architect. Give yourself a pat on the back, give yourself some 2 thumbs up. and be so proud of your insane power to make today incredible. Right? Alright. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps. I hope this inspires some happiness and joy. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna get going now, but have a wonderful day, Architect. What are you going to be today? You decide. Please make it positive. Have a lovely day. Maybe I'll see you in the next one. I don't know when I'll be posting, just when I feel, but hopefully it aligns at a time where you want to gain some positive insight and practice some happy affirmations, so hey, well, you have a good one, alright? Have a good every day, right? Alright, see you next time. Bye!